Joao Cancelo to Barcelona. And see, Barcelona getting Joao Cancelo on loan for me, right, is the best decision we made. It is actually a smart deal. And I know that many Barcelona fans now are going to come out and say, this is not a smart deal. Why did we sign Joao Cancelo? Why did we not get a centre back? How do we want to compete? See, Barcelona fans, let me just tell you now. You see, this season, lower your expectations. The best we can do this season is fight for the league title. We cannot win the Champions League this season. See, let us put that in the back of our head. We don't have what it takes. We don't have the squad to win the Champions League, right? Everybody, yes, is looking at the defense, and our defense has problems. Is our defense the only problem? We do not have a striker. Just a reminder. Let me just tell you now that you think having Lewandowski and Ferran Torres to lead your line will win you a Champions League. You think it's sustainable? You think it's reliable? I've told you people, even if we have a good defense, even if our defense is solid, we will not be able to win the Champions League. How can you win the Champions League without a top 9? Look at Manchester City from like 2021 to 2023. Manchester City, despite having a good defense, until Haaland came to Manchester United, these guys could not win a Champions League. After Aguero went on that injury, is it that Manchester United were not a good team? Do you know why they did not win the Champions League? Why they were not able to win the Champions League? Because they didn't have a top striker. Then eventually they went to go and get Erling Haaland. And guess what? They won the Champions League. Look at the case with Arsenal. Why did Arsenal go trophyless last season? Do you know that? Do you know how solid Arsenal's defense was last season? Arsenal had one of the best defenses in the world. They had arguably even the best defense in the world. No, they had the second best defense in the world. Inter had the best defense in the world. And then despite that, Arsenal did not win any single trophy last season. Do you know why that's the case? Because they didn't have a striker. Now look at it now. Arsenal are going for the Premier League. Arsenal is most likely winning the Champions League this season because they finally have a top 9. We do not have we don't have a striker. Lewandowski and Ferran Torres are inconsistent. They are not reliable, especially in big games. We can try all of this you're tasting in La Liga. That one is La Liga. You want to go to Champions League with these strikers, I'm telling you, it will not work. Because you're going to go up against physical centre backs. You're going to go up against teams that can be compact defensively. So if you don't have those strikers who can, they are quick, they can knock the ball inside, they have that box presence, you get what I mean? How do you want to win the Champions League? I know that, yes, the defense is the problem, but we still have other areas to fix. And the reason why I'm even saying it's smart for Barcelona to get Cancelo now, because we're already getting a centre back next season. Right now, we should not waste our time buying a centre back right now. We're already getting Nico Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck is most likely not going to renew his contract with Borussia Dortmund, and we can get him for free. We can also get Vlahovic for free. Looking at this Barcelona side, do you think it's only a centre back and a striker that we need? We also need a left back, and then that's why we signed Joao Cancelo, so that if Balde gets injured, because if Balde gets injured, there's nobody to back him up. We need a backup left back. We need somebody who can, create competition for Balde, because Balde needs competition. I've said that we don't really need a right back like that. Cancelo can play on both flanks, but we don't need a right back like that. We already have Jules Koundé. We already have Eric Garcia who can play as a right back. Hector Fort, remember, is still on loan. He's coming back to our club. Now, if you go to the left side, we don't have anybody who can back up Balde. So it is smart for us to get Joao Cancelo now, because we have to get what we can afford. So that by next season, we'll be able to strengthen our squad so much that we'll get a centre back, we'll get a striker, and then hopefully next season we'll cash out on some players. It makes sense for Barcelona right now to get Cancelo, so that we can, because right now, this season, forget about Champions League. We can't win Champions League this season. We'll have to wait till next season. Next season, when we strengthen the squad properly, then of course I believe that most likely we're going to win the Champions League.